When is the next Express Entry Draw? What can we expect from the draw? What will be the draw size? What will be the cutoff score? Let's find out. Hello and welcome to Canadian Dream. This channel is all about Canadian immigration related news and updates. In today's video, we'll try to predict the draw size and the cutoff score of upcoming draw. After the draw on 23rd November 2022, there was a pause. We missed the draw on 7th December, 21st December and 4th January. Finally, the draw resumed on 11th January and then IRCC came with another bang on 18th January. Now the biggest question is, when is the next draw? I believe there won't be a draw this Wednesday, 25th January, and the next draw will be on 1st February. I'll explain why later in this video. However, to feed the excitement and curiosity, I'll be predicting the probable cutoff score for the 25th January in this draw. For our prediction, we need to find the following first. Number 1. Number of candidates in the pool after the last draw. Number 2. Number of new candidates that may get added. Number 3. Total number of candidates expected before the draw. Number 4. The expected draw size. Once we have these 4 pieces of information, we can make our prediction. So let's start with number 1. Number of candidates in the pool after the last draw. We have this data from our pool breakdown video. In case if you have missed it, I'll quickly show you. The last draw was conducted on 18th of January. 5,500 invitations were sent out and the cutoff score was 490. From the 5,500 invitations, 614 were used up by the candidates with 600 plus scores. After this, there were 4,886 ITs in hand. From this, 1,918 were dedicated to the 501 to 600 range. Taking out all candidates in this range, there were 2,968 ITs left after this for the 491 to 500 range. And there were 3,384 candidates in the range. So after sending out 2,968 invitations, there should be 416 candidates left in this range. So now a question arises, if 416 candidates are left in this 491 to 500 range, how did the cutoff score drop to 490? It's a valid question. A more realistic cutoff score would be 491 or 492. The cutoff score of 490 is definitely questionable. I believe there is a mistake in either the breakdown or the cutoff score. To move forward with the prediction, I will ignore the cutoff score and use the data from the pool breakdown in my calculation. So, we have got the first piece of information. Let's move to the second. Number 2. Number of new candidates that may get added. On the 18th of January, we have seen in the range of 601 to 1200, we were expecting 428 candidates. Bad news, 614 candidates were added. 186 more than our expectation. Between 501 to 600, 557 candidates were expected and 526 candidates were added. 31 less than our prediction. Between 491 to 500, 394 candidates were expected and 243 were actually added. 151 less than our prediction. Between 481 to 490, 181 candidates were anticipated but 65 candidates were added, which is 116 less. Overall, 1,570 candidates were added in the 451 to 1200 range, which is 145 less than our prediction. So all in all, the number of new candidates was very close to the prediction, and hence the prediction was so close this time. As the last prediction was close to the actual new addition, I will be using the same sample to forecast the number of new addition for the 25th January. So in the range of 601 to 1200, we should have 428 candidates. Between 501 to 600, 557 candidates. Between 491 to 500, 394 candidates. And between 481 to 490, 181 candidates. So we have the second piece of information. Let's move to the third. Number 3. Total number of candidates expected before the draw. Now, we need to find the total number of candidates that will be in the pool before the draw is conducted. To find this, we can add the expected number of new candidates to the candidates remaining in the pool after the last draw. So there should be 428 candidates with CRS 600 plus, Between 501 to 600, there should be 557 candidates. Between 491 to 500, there should be 810 candidates. And between 481 to 490, there should be 12,029 candidates. Now we have got the number of candidates that might be in the pool before the draw. Let's move to the next. Number 4. Expected draw size. It's time to find the draw size. This is going to be tricky. Prior to the pause, we saw 4,750 was the draw size, and after the resumption, we witnessed 2 back-to-back draws at 5,500. Will the 5,500 draw size continue moving forward? I have a feeling that they will stick to 5,500 for a while. Now we have all 4 pieces of information ready. Let's predict what might happen. If 5,500 invitations are sent out, 428 candidates with Series 600 plus will be covered. After that, we have 5,072 invitations in hand. There are 557 candidates between 501 to 600. They will be covered too. Now we have 4,515 ITs left. There are 810 candidates in the 491 to 500 range. So this range will be taken care of as well for the first time in 2 years, and the cutoff score will move to 480s. There are 3,706 ITs left in hand, and there are 12,029 candidates in the 481 to 490 range. So the cutoff score will be between 481 to 490. 3,706 ITs for 12,029 candidates means 3,706 divided by 12,029, which is equal to 21%. So there should be 21% drop in the range, meaning the cutoff score will possibly be 488. So that's our prediction. What will be the cutoff score on 25th January? What will be the draw size? Do you agree with my calculation? Most importantly, will there be a draw on the 25th January? Let me know in the comment section. Now, let me explain why I feel the next draw will be on the 1st February. Number 1. From record, we know that back-to-back draws don't last long. In most cases, we only see 2 back-to-back draws happening. Number 2. If we follow the bi-weekly schedule of draws, the 11th January draw happened out of schedule, and actually that was the bonus draw. And the draw on 18th January was a regular scheduled draw. As we are back to the schedule now, we can expect bi-weekly draws from now onwards. I hope this makes sense, but I would definitely love to see my theory proven wrong and a draw is conducted this Wednesday. I hope this video was helpful. Please let me know if you liked it. Your feedback can help me make better videos for you. To get regular updates on ExpressEntry, do subscribe and click on the bell icon. You can also follow me on Facebook and Instagram. I am also available on TikTok right now. I try to share regular updates on my socials. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.